Welcome to Colombia, a hidden jewel in South America that has emerged not only for its captivating salsa rhythms and breathtaking landscapes, but also for its vibrant cultural evolution. Often remembered as a country of contrasts, Colombia now beckons travelers with its charm, affordability, and inspiring transformation, particularly visible in cities like Medellin. Medellin, once infamous as a center of crime during the era of drug cartels, has reinvented itself into a thriving cultural and creative metropolis. Today, the city dazzles visitors with its modern transportation systems, dynamic street art, and the warm hospitality of its residents. The transformation is nothing short of remarkable. Areas once marred by violence now burst with life, color, and artistic expression. Neighborhoods like Comuna 13, notorious for its turbulent past, have been reborn as hubs of creativity and resilience, where graffiti murals and community art stand as symbols of hope and renewal. The economic advantages of visiting or even living in Colombia are striking. A meal at a local eatery can cost as little as $3, while a night in a quality hotel room is roughly $35. This low cost of living makes Colombia especially appealing to those seeking an affordable yet vibrant lifestyle. In contrast to the often prohibitive expenses in many parts of the world, Colombia offers an environment where everyday living is within reach, even for travelers who work hard for their money. Geographically, Colombia is a land of extraordinary diversity. Spanning over 1,142,000 square kilometers, it is 5 times larger than its neighbor Ecuador and strategically positioned as the only South American country bordered by 2 oceans, the Caribbean to the north and the Pacific to the west. Its extensive borders also touch Panama, Ecuador, and Venezuela, giving Colombia a pivotal role as a gateway between North and South America. With a population of about 52 million, it is the continent's second most populous nation, after Brazil. However, this density is not uniform. While the western and northern regions bustle with life, the eastern and southern parts, home to the vast Amazon rainforest, feature strikingly low population densities, often with only 1 or 2 people per square kilometer. In these remote areas, indigenous tribes continue to live in close connection with nature, largely isolated from modern society. One cannot mention Colombia without picturing the dramatic transformation of Medellin. Once overshadowed by the legacy of Pablo Escobar and notorious for its narrow, perilous streets and hillside neighborhoods, Medellin has reinvented its image. After the fall of Escobar's empire, largely due to efforts by US-backed agencies, the city embraced change. Today, Medellin's skyline, spread over an urban area of 382 square kilometers, is a vivid tapestry of high-rise buildings and modern architecture, reminiscent of other major global cities. The city has evolved into an economic powerhouse and a beacon of creativity in Colombia. Although remnants of its troubled past still echo in some areas, violence has largely receded, replaced by vibrant neighborhoods that attract millions of visitors each year. For tourists, one of the most enticing features of Medellin is its affordability. The Colombian peso has seen significant devaluation, turning the city into an ideal haven for those who wish to enjoy a high standard of living without overspending. With an exchange rate of around 4,100 pesos to a US dollar, locals and visitors alike can savor a hearty meal for roughly 12,000 pesos, about $3, or indulge in a luxurious night's stay for just $35. This economic edge not only enriches the travel experience, but also makes Medellin a magnet for digital nomads and expatriates seeking quality life on a modest budget. Yet, while tourists benefit from this low-cost lifestyle, many local residents in Medellin and Bogotá live on much tighter budgets. The average income for many locals hovers around $300 per month, a sum that would only buy 20 hours of work in a high-wage economy such as New York or California. This disparity creates a complex social fabric where luxury and hardship often coexist in the same urban spaces. In Medellin, for instance, while visitors have easy access to affordable services like Uber rides, typically around $3 per trip, local citizens frequently rely on motorbikes for their daily commutes. Motorcycles, besides being fuel efficient, offer the agility needed to navigate through the city's crowded streets, reflecting both the ingenuity and the challenges faced by everyday Colombians. Colombia's charm has often led to comparisons with Thailand, particularly due to its similar balance of low living costs and high levels of unemployment. Bustling street corners are often filled with vendors offering everything from freshly prepared meals to refreshing drinks for less than $1. Yet, life on these streets isn't without its hardships. The equatorial location means that the sun beats down intensely nearly year-round, a factor that can wear down street vendors and outdoor workers alike. Moreover, while the vibrant street life adds color to Colombian cities, it also brings risks. Pickpocketing and petty theft are common enough that visitors are advised to limit the cash they carry and leave valuables securely stored. The complexity of Colombian urban life is evident everywhere, from the lively streets of Bogotá to the bustling marketplaces of Medellin, where each corner can feel like a mini festival. Here, local vendors offer a tantalizing array of culinary treats, ranging from familiar dishes to the more exotic fare like grilled crocodile heads, turtle, or even a variety of edible insects. These markets are also where one might witness the age-old tradition of hand-rolling cigarettes, a practice born out of the high cost of industrial tobacco. In Colombia, even everyday customs carry the weight of cultural significance, inviting visitors to immerse themselves in traditions that are as diverse as they are unique. Beyond its urban centers, Colombia is also home to some of the world's most remarkable natural wonders. One such marvel is El Rio de los Cinco Colors, the River of Five Colors, a breathtaking natural phenomenon hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest. This isn't just a river. It is a living canvas where brilliant shades of red, yellow, green, blue, and black swirl together to create an almost surreal spectacle. The unique hues of the river are the result of a rare species of plant found exclusively in this part of the world, making it a one-of-a-kind experience for those who venture to see it. In addition to its vast mainland, Colombia harbors a little-known island that offers a glimpse into a completely different way of life. Santa Cruz del Islote, one of the most densely populated islands on the planet, is home to roughly 200 residents living in a minuscule area of less than 0.012 square kilometers. This island community is entirely self-governed. There are no formal police or hospitals, and every facet of daily life, from security to healthcare, is managed by its inhabitants. For residents who face emergencies, the nearest help lies across the sea on the mainland. Santa Cruz del Islote stands as a powerful testament to human ingenuity and communal resilience, showcasing how a close-knit society can thrive independently of modern amenities and consumer culture. While Colombia's landscapes and urban transformations are awe-inspiring, its people also leave an indelible mark on the visitor's experience. Colombian women, often celebrated as some of the most beautiful in Latin America, possess a grace and strength that radiates both in appearance and demeanor. Known for their polished style, confident posture, and warm smiles, they capture the attention of those around them wherever they go. Yet their openness should not be misconstrued as a sign of casual availability. In Colombian social culture, courtesy and respect are paramount. For instance, a friendly gesture like exchanging phone numbers might simply be a polite way of maintaining conversation rather than a clear invitation for romance. Understanding the subtle nuances of local dating etiquette, such as the significance of small gestures like opening a door or the importance of punctuality, can go a long way in making a positive impression. Colombian dating culture values sincere and thoughtful actions over extravagant displays. A modest date with considerate gestures often leaves a lasting impression far more than an expensive outing ever could. While many women might insist on splitting the bill or even paying for themselves, the gesture of offering to cover the expense is still seen as a sign of chivalry and genuine interest. Additionally, given the cultural emphasis on presentation, many Colombian women take considerable care in their appearance before a date, making it essential for their companions to also maintain a neat and polished look. In this way, dating in Colombia is as much about mutual respect and cultural understanding as it is about romance. The allure of Colombia extends beyond its cities and social scenes. Its climate, marked by mild temperatures and a steady sky that is rarely too hot or too cold, contributes significantly to the overall quality of life. With no harsh winters or blistering summers, the weather in Colombia remains comfortably consistent throughout the year, making it an ideal destination for both short visits and long-term stays. This balanced climate, coupled with the low cost of living, has attracted an increasing number of expatriates who are eager to experience a slower pace of life without compromising on quality. Indeed, the economic benefits of living in Colombia are evident in everyday services. For example, while domestic help in the United States can cost as much as $15 per hour, the same services in Colombia are available for around $15 per day. This affordability not only makes life easier for local families, but also draws expatriates looking to maximize their quality of life on a fixed income. Such economic advantages have turned Colombia into a favored destination for retirees and expats alike, particularly those from the United States and Canada who find that their pensions stretch significantly further in this vibrant country. Despite its many attractions, life in Colombia does come with its challenges. For many locals, economic hardships persist, and the income gap remains wide. This disparity is evident in the everyday hustle on city streets, where luxury cars pass by in stark contrast to street vendors struggling to make ends meet. Moreover, the ever-present risk of petty crime, especially in busy urban centers like Bogotá's Santa Fe district, means that both locals and tourists must always remain alert and cautious about their personal belongings. Such vigilance is not only a practical necessity, but also a reflection of the resilient spirit that defines the Colombian way of life, a mentality of living every day to the fullest while staying aware of one's surroundings. The country's challenges extend into other areas as well, notably in the realm of scams and fraud. Colombia has developed a reputation for sophisticated con artists who exploit both locals and unsuspecting visitors. Whether it is through elaborate rental scams or fraudulent online transactions, these schemes are often executed with a level of polish and psychological manipulation that makes them hard to detect until it is too late. This underlines the importance for anyone engaging with services or making financial transactions in Colombia to use trusted, reputable platforms and exercise a high degree of caution. In recent years, Colombia has also witnessed a significant influx of immigrants, particularly from the United States and Canada. Many individuals and families seeking a fresh start have been drawn to the country's promise of a simpler, more affordable life. The relatively straightforward residency process, combined with the ease of opening bank accounts and renting homes, has made relocating to Colombia an attractive option. For those holding strong passports, obtaining a residency permit is often a smooth and uncomplicated process. This welcoming environment has gradually shifted Colombia's image from merely a travel destination to a viable option for starting a new chapter in life, a testament to its evolving identity as both a cultural and economic haven. Among the many groups finding renewed purpose in Colombia are former U.S. military veterans. For retirees with pensions in the range of $2,000 to $3,000 per month, the cost of living in Colombia offers a dramatic improvement in purchasing power. Whereas a comfortable lifestyle in the United States might require an income of $6,000 to $7,000 a month, in Colombia, these veterans can enjoy similar standards for merely a third of that cost. This financial freedom allows them not only to live comfortably, but also to embrace a culture that values community, leisure, and the beauty of nature. Of course, the transition to life in Colombia is not without its initial hurdles. The language barrier remains a significant challenge for many foreigners. Spanish, with its unique dialects and regional nuances, can be difficult to master. However, Colombians are generally warm and patient, often going out of their way to help those who are learning the language. Over time, many expatriates make the effort to become proficient in Spanish, not only to ease daily interactions, but also to fully integrate into the community and experience the country from an insider's perspective. Ultimately, Colombia is a land where nature, culture, and human resilience intertwine to create a truly extraordinary experience. From its bustling urban centers and colorful street festivals to its tranquil natural wonders like the River of Five Colors, the country invites visitors to immerse themselves in a world where every moment is celebrated. Life in Colombia is a vibrant symphony of contrasts, a mix of modernity and tradition, affluence and modesty, exuberance and caution. It is a place where every street corner, every market, and every smile tells a story of hope, transformation, and the unyielding spirit of its people. Whether you are drawn by the promise of affordable living, the allure of a rich cultural heritage, or the magnetic beauty of its landscapes, Colombia offers an adventure unlike any other. Here, life is lived with passion and determination, where even the smallest gesture is imbued with meaning, and every day is an opportunity to embrace a better future. As you wander through its diverse neighborhoods, take time to appreciate not only the visual splendor, but also the deep sense of community that defines this remarkable nation. In Colombia, where history meets modernity and challenges coexist with endless opportunities, every visitor is invited to not only witness, but also partake in the country's ongoing rebirth. The story of Colombia is one of resilience, reinvention, and the relentless pursuit of a better life, a narrative that continues to evolve with each passing day, offering both lessons and inspiration to all who venture here. Have you ever dreamed of a place where a simple meal is a celebration, where art and history converge on every street, and where the warmth of the people makes every moment unforgettable? Then Colombia is waiting to share its magic with you. Step into a world where beauty, culture, and opportunity blend seamlessly together, and discover firsthand why Colombia has earned its reputation as one of the most enchanting destinations in South America. The information provided is for reference only, so please do your own research before making any life-changing decisions. Enjoy the journey and let Colombia transform your perspective on what it means to live vibrantly and fully.